Ranking the best users in Madden 23. We are back here updating another list. Today I'm going to be going over my top 10 users in Madden 23 Ultimate Team. Now right before I do go on ahead, get into the number 10 spot, I do want to go ahead, shout out the comment of the day. Now at number 10, I always have a spot for linebackers, people that want to use their linebackers. All the other 9 spots on the list are going to be safeties, but at number 10, I have 2 options that if you do want to use their linebackers, I think these are good options. One of them is going to be Anthony Barr, 6'5" height. Anthony Barr in like years past when linebackers were really good, you didn't need lurker to animate. Anthony Barr was always a godsend user. He's also a really good pass rusher this year as well. 92 speed, 90 excel, really good pass rusher. He doesn't really have great man in zone, and that's why I think he'd be a way better user linebacker. And for abilities, he can get lurker for 1 AP, which is really nice. And for the other linebacker, Isaiah Simmons for sure. I mean, 6'4" height is amazing on him. 93 speed, 92 excel. He does have good zone coverage and even good man coverage for a linebacker. So if you don't want to user him, I do understand. But I think he's a fantastic user if you do want to use our linebackers. And once again, he gets lurker for 1 AP. Now, like I said, the rest of the list is going to be safeties, and something I really like that they did in Ultimate Team, you can now put free safeties at sub linebacker. Major W by EA. But at number 9, I'm going to go ahead and go Brian Dawkins. I believe he was number 1 on the previous list, and I could see some other cards over him. I could, but he's 6 foot, not the tallest in the world at this point in the game, but 92 speed, 90 excel, man in zone, all that stuff really doesn't matter. Decent agility, good change of direction as well. Good in the box stats, has the big hitter trait on yes, which I really do like, but a lot of things in this game are really to do with abilities. The reason why I think he's a great user, he is one of the rare people in the game that gets Enforcer for 0 AP. I really like that, especially on the user. You could try to land a bunch of big hits with this card. I just really like it, and that's why I'm still really high on Brian Dawkins. At number 8 though, give me DARREN Woodson. I think this card is a lot better safety than I do user, but he's 6'1", so decent height, 94 speed, 92 excel, 90 agility, 93 change of direction. All these stats are really nice. He has great man and great zone as well, even great in the box stats as well with that big hitter trait on yes. I think he's a great user, but like I said, just think he's better as a safety. Now I am going to go ahead pull up his power up real quick. 84 overall, but we're looking at his discount abilities. He can go ahead and get crush for 1 AP, mid zone for 1 AP, no outsiders, and pick cars for 1 AP. So I mean, I guess his value might be better as a user as well, and I could even see you having him higher. I'm not gonna lie, I think we have so many good cards. I think 8 through 5 is like really arguable. I just preferred a couple inches of height compared to a speed point here and there. This was the toughest card to rank because it really depends on if you're running a full AFC theme team or not. But at number 7, give me Justin Reed. I tried to exclude theme teams off the list. This card is a lot higher, like I said though, if you run a full AFC theme team. So on a non-theme team, 93 speed, 92 excel, 93 agility, 91 change direction, all really good. 6'1" height again, 90 man, 90 zone, not great in the box stats. I mean, it's decent, and no big hitter or anything on yes, but if he's on a full AFC theme team, he's potentially 95 speed, 94 acceleration. So that's why I put him ahead of DARREN Woodson. Again, you could flip-flop the two if you don't have him on a theme team. But I mean, just given the fact that he can get 16 out of 32 team chems, I feel like that should be included because that's really the only reason you would run him, in my opinion. And if we come down to his abilities, he can get pick Rs for 1 AP, flat zone for 1 AP, mid zone for 1 AP. The pick Rs for 1 AP is really nice. And at number 6, I have Jeremy CHINN. This card is absolutely amazing. 6'3" height is awesome. 93 speed, 91 excel, 88 agility, 87 change direction. I feel like he actually moves really well. And for his in the box stats, not really that great. I mean, it's okay, but no big hitter trait on yes. And for his abilities, I actually really like his abilities. The pick Rs for 0 AP is probably the best value in the game, no doubt about it, but I also really like deep end zone KO just on my sub linebackers in general, if I plan to drop him into a deep third, because it plays so much and I'm a really big fan of it. And Jeremy CHINN versus DARREN Woodson, I think like the 6'3" height at 93 speed, 91 excel, I like more than 6'1", 94 speed. So that's why Jeremy CHINN is ahead of DARREN Woodson for me. But DARREN Woodson does have some better traits, some better in the box stats as well. At number 5, I have John Lynch. John Lynch is 6'2", 94 speed, 93 excel, 92 agility, 91 change direction, all really good. This time has phenomenal in the box stats. I mean, that is beautiful. That is beautiful stuff right there. Has the big hitter trait on yes, which I really do like once again. Now this is what's interesting. So for this card, he's like a one-on-one safety because he can get deep out and deep end zone KO for 2 AP total. It's phenomenal value, so he might be better for you as a safety. He does get crusher for 0 AP as well if you do want to user him, and pick Rs for 1 as well is pretty nice. I think Stats wise, he's a really good user, but I think ability wise, he just has so much value as a true safety that I would lean towards playing him as a true safety than say your user. Now at number 4, give me Cam Chancellor. This card is great, man. 6'3", 6'3" height once again, 93 speed, 95 excel, has 88 man, 95 zone, with once again really good in the box stats, and of course, Bam Bam Cam, gonna have that big hitter trait on yes. And for his abilities this time, goal line stuff for 0, I mean, it's a 0 AP ability, might as well run it, but pick artist for 1 is probably what I would run out of this bunch right here. And another positive on this card, him being your user, you're not really like losing any AP value in my opinion. Like with John Lynch, he gets the deep out zone KO, deep in zone KO for 1 each. With Cam, he doesn't get really anything too great, so you can really take advantage of him as a user. So at number 3, I'm gonna have Steve Atwater. Now I'm gonna tell you guys why I have this card under the next card. Steve Atwater though, 6'3" height is great, 94 speed, 91 excel, 89 agility, 89 change direction, pretty good stats wise, and for his in the box stats, once again, really nice. Has a big hitter trait on yes, of course, but for his abilities, once again, he gets the combo of deep in, deep out zone KO. One of the few people in the game that gets like a pretty good AP value of deep in, deep out, pick artist, all comboed together. So he is a perfect match scheme free safety, and that's why like he's a great user stats wise, but I would prefer him to be a true safety. Pretty much what I said about John Lynch. I just like him a little bit more than John Lynch as a user, but I feel like you're losing some crazy value if you don't play this card as a true safety. At number 2, I have Shaun T, 6'2" height, once again, 94 speed, 94 excel, really great physical stats wise, and once again really good in the box stats. Of course has that big hitter trait on yes. Now him versus Atwater, why is he a better user in my opinion than Atwater? It's because I would rather use this card than play him as a true safety. Let me explain why. So he gets the combo of deep in, deep out, and pick artist, potentially for 4 AP, right? So deep in, deep out, pick artist, 4 AP total, right? Now, Steve Atwater, on the other hand, he can get one of the deep KOs for 1, pick artist for 0, and then another one of these KOs for 2. So in total, he could get it for 3 AP. Shaun T gets it for 4. Hope that makes sense. That's why I think Shaun T has a little bit better value as a user, but he's still a great safety as well. But at number 1, I think it's not even close. I think by far best user in the game is Ted Hendricks. I mean, he's 6'7", 94 speed, 95 excel. And the reason why he's a great user is because his man coverage sucks. You do have potential to get a lot out of this card if you play him as like a true safety, but like, I just think the best value he has is as a user. He has basically perfect in the box stats, even the big hitter trait on yes. Has 2 of the pass rush traits on yes as well. And for his discount abilities, I mean, once again, he's not really getting anything great. Like the deep route KO is cool, but like he doesn't have any man coverage. Tip drill for 0 is good value. Now, another thing I like to show people on this card when I go to show all ratings is the fact that he's actually a really good pass rusher with 92 finesse moves and also, hold on, 90 power moves. So if you're running a scheme like 3-3 to 3-3-5 wide, him being one of your safeties that rushes the passer a lot, really good value as well. But yeah, y'all, those were my top 10 users in Madden 23 Ultimate Team. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know what you agree with, what you disagree with. Let me know who you're rocking as your user. If you did enjoy this video though, you enjoy content like this, want to stay up to date with the best cards in Madden 23, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Now, if you want to see me use some of these cards live, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. We've been grinding the streams over there, so I greatly appreciate that. Now, if you don't feel like heading over to Twitch right now, you guys want another video to watch, check this one out right here. I rank the best defensive line / pass rush abilities in Madden 23.